Приветствую вас, друзья! Я тут приобрел новый микрофон, так что проверим, как он работает, как я буду звучать. И давайте дальше проходить квест «Черный глаз». Так, погнали. В смысле? Кто смеется? Я уж подумал, мы опять у орков. Ладно. Очаг.
The explorer doesn't seem to have been here for days. Only charcoal and ashes left.
И что, ты взял уголь? Нормально. Ниша. Так.
This must have been used to illuminate the little grotto. The candle has burned down to a stump. Can you make out anything over there?
No, you?
No,
You'll have to find out.
I'm not going in there. I might stumble upon a village of tiny folk.
Смешно. Туда типа можно, да? Банка.
That's one of those butterflies from the lakeshore.
Summerlings.
Or summerlings.
What's he doing in a display case?
Display case?
We have to free the summerling.
I can't reach it.
Так, что еще у нас тут есть? Сундук.
What's in there? Open it.
Open it. Таблички.
Obscure symbols, scrawls. I can't make heads or tails of this.
What is this?
There's something written on this one that I can't decipher. Obscure symbols, scrawls. I can't make heads or tails of this.
Каменная табличка. И
What's that
рисунок.
supposed to be?
It shows statues with swords. Perhaps a piece of art. What's that supposed to depict?
Turn it around.
There's nothing on the back.
No, I meant the other way.
What other way?
Oh, you have no sense for art at all. What's that supposed to be?
It shows statues with swords. Perhaps a piece of...
Ты уже говорил. Так, что еще мы можем тут сделать? Так, и нам надо было... давайте почитаем дневники, что... Так, ну, наверное, это мы читали. Так, у кровавого барьера. Неужели я и правда приношу несчастье? Существа пророка убили цыганку. Нам едва удалось спастись в ее повозке. Теперь мы приближаемся к кровавому барьеру, а у нас нет ни снаряжения, ни малейшего представления, где искать исследователя Фей. В лагере Жалачаи. Красное озеро совсем близко, но кровожадные орки устроили лагерь прямо посреди дороги. Нужно как-то пробраться мимо них. Если я правильно понял, перевод Нури, чернозады... плохое слово. Ждут какого-то знака от своего кровавого божества. Наконец-то Красное озеро Исследователь Фей должен быть где-то неподалеку. Так. А ты можешь посмотреть?
What's that supposed to be?
It shows perhaps...
Да, мы это уже смотрели. Да и табличку.
That's where the explorer must be. The tablet mentions a fairy artifact.
Так. Что могу сделать? Пожечь могу очаг?
That doesn't burn anymore. It's all charred and burned.
А сюда?
Even if I get the wick out of there, this candle won't burn anymore.
Ясно, ясно. Цветок.
Why, that's not a vase.
И вот что я сделаю.
You must free him.
Опа.
Do you always have to break things?
You wanted me to set it free.
But not like that. Things shouldn't be broken.
It's just a jar.
Yes, just a jar, but at some point everything will fall apart, and everything will be dark and grey.
Such an ordeal just for a bunch of shards.
Давай почини.
Oh,
О,
look!
Why don't you fix it then?
This is the last time I'm doing this for you.
That's what you said the day before yesterday. Why must everything always be out of reach?
Да-да-да. Так, идем сюда. Сталактит. Нити. Так, какая-то...
It's a stalagmite or a stalactite. One of those.
Нить.
What's this? A game? Not like this. I don't think so. Of course not.
М. Типа она покажет...
I don't think so.
Ой. Эту...
I think when you let two threads intersect, their shadow points to a place on the map.
So 2 threads at a time. Only 2 threads, but which ones? Damn, I just don't know what to look for.
В смысле? Я больше не могу? Сюда. И вот сюда. И больше
Only
сюда.
2 Damn,
Это да. Так, ну, пока я не знаю. Так, что делать?
That's taking too much time. Come on, let's ask the imp.
Wait!
Oh no,
What's wrong?
there are orcs down at the lake.
Damn! They must have followed our tracks. We should hurry up.
Орки пришли. Блин. Так. Так, рисунок. Табличка,
Not a very
рисунок.
bright idea.
Уголь.
I used to draw with charcoal as a child.
Can you draw me in 3 dimensions?
3 dimensions? I haven't got the slightest idea what you mean.
Что делать-то? Что делать-то?
It doesn't work.
Так, ясно. Пойдем сюда.
Come on, let's just go.
No, we'll get lost without directions.
Ладно. Одеяло в костер.
Why on earth should I...
Вода. Воды сюда.
Here's some water for you.
Так, а если взять
It makes
цветок?
butterflies glow.
Нет.
I can't think of anything.
Что здесь? Надо же. Что это значит? Четыре. То есть, если соединить первым с четвертым, первым первую с четвертым и четвертую с первым мы найдем шахту. Шестой, третий, второй, четвертый мы найдем пауков. Четвертый, первый, второй, четвертый мы найдем... Это похоже на портал фей. А тут какие-то изумруды. Попробуем вот это. Четвертое, первое, второе, четвертое, да? А карту ты еще можешь посмотреть?
Shows perhaps.
Та-та-та, нет, не может. Погнали. Так, что еще раз? Четвертое с первым, второе с четвертым. Так, раз, два, три, четвертое с первым. Я уже забыл. Вторая с четвертым. Вторая с четвертым. Нет? Нет? М. Четыре, один. Может, тогда наоборот? Четыре, один. И два, четыре.
If the numbers on the stone tablet are right, the fairy artifact must be there. I think I know where the explorer is now.
Отлично. Я был прав. Ну тогда пошли.
Well, to get to the fairy artifact, we have to go right first, then straight on, then left once. No, twice left. Then 3 times straight ahead. Can you remember that?
Left, right, straight on.
I think we better copy the directions down.
Куда ты запишешь?
A bit too small. I'll just draw the map on the backside.
Garen, you have to promise that the explorer won't send me home.
All right, I promise. Right, straight ahead, twice left, 3 times straight ahead.
Чё, мне сейчас придется...
Come on, I know where we have to go now.
Мы пришли.
All hail the 12. Are you the fairy scholar?
By Fabulon's crown and Farandel's fingerweb, a fairy, in flesh and blood. Let me have a look at you, glistening maiden. What portal have you come through? Which world do you belong to? No, don't tell me. Tall and without wings, not a Larifari. And no creek or tree on you, so neither a nymph nor a dryad.
I am Nuri Dari Nelavanda. Can you help me so that I can use magic again, without any pain and loss?
An inquisitive fairy. Wait, I have to focus my mind.
I want to stay in this world and wander free like the raven and live through adventures with Geron. Can you help me?
Only 3 times am I allowed to err.
Master fairy scholar?
Oh, another... Oh, a human.
My name is Geron. We've come to seek your counsel. You are the fairy scholar, right?
Giacomo Nauta, sage of the spheres, temporal analyst, and fairy scholar. That hits the nail on the head, I should say. But just one moment, young man. Please do not touch those fairy crystals, Nuridara and Elavanda. Interference, you know. Where were we, my boy?
Fairy crystals?
Nuri can't use magic in this world.
Don't touch under any circumstances.
Whoops!
Save yourselves!
Да, чего и стоило ожидать. Она смеется еще. Что с ней?
She's gone crazy. She's gone even more crazy. Nuri!
An rianvella muren emat hesteli ananati. Gerionero an rianvella.
Чего?
What did she say?
О, он живой.
How could that happen? What's wrong? Do you have something in your throat?
Воды.
Here, take a mouthful.
Oh, black fortunes. The fairy artifact. Millennia. Gone in a blink of an eye.
We have to save Nuri. She's been cut off from us, and she seems to be in shock.
Am I surprised? She just had to touch the crystals. Your fairy has to find another way out.
But the orcs are on that side, and they've surely been following us. Nuri mustn't fall into their hands.
I can draw a safe passage back for her, but I'd need the notebook from my backpack.
Very well. The notebook it shall be.
Угу. Еще тут есть половина линейки.
The other half is lodged beneath this statue. The statue fell on the stick and cut it in half.
Рука каменного рыцаря.
He has lost his sword. Now his hand is only grabbing thin air.
Что еще у нас тут есть? Пропуск.
Damn, this is high. Are
Плетеная
the items
картина.
in there valuable? I'm sorry. You have to know that I bring bad luck. How am I supposed to reach that?
Всё, больше тут ничего нет. Так, рука.
The arm of the fairy knight statue.
Оп, теперь она моя. Булыжник.
The boulder is much too heavy. This time it wasn't my fault.
Ага.
The other half is
Ну да, понял. Рюкзак.
too far away,
В смысле? Давай
too
рукой.
short.
Давай булыжник
I hope
рукой.
this wasn't a patron saint of the fairies. I hope this was... The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle. If the stick wasn't broken, I could reach the backpack with it.
А, починить ее надо.
Nuri, could you please? Well, good. Thanks.
Atialne mune du leval. Is mantrairelli. Is lera mantrairelli.
Именно так.
That's better. I'd feel better if the stick had a barbed hook. The life's work of the explorer might vanish into the abyss. And that's the kind of disaster I don't want on my conscience.
Нож,
It's impossible to cut that.
рука.
The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle.
Onomolila, Garen.
I'll leave it closed. I don't want to have to deal with those things.
Какой он аккуратный, а?
Here. This is for your fairy. The way out of the mountain. She must run to the mill that's marked here. That's where we'll meet again.
Просить дорогу?
Do you think she'll find the mill?
You can count on Nuri.
Good. Fairies tend to be a little unfocused.
Right, straight ahead. Gwynling would not approve.
Так.
Right?
Ой, а как ей дать записку?
It's flying away.
Fairy interference. I'm afraid everything in here will crumble apart very soon.
I'm not leaving Nuri behind.
Of course not. I'll make new directions. But you will have to get them to her another way.
Hold on, Nuri.
Так, и каким? О,
Why must everything always... Too short. Not this...
а если порезать?
Nuri doesn't like it when I...
Блин.
The stick fits...
Here's another sheet with directions.
No, what you... Not like this. It doesn't matter if it's inflammable. It's a Of course not.
Ну-ка, спросить дорогу в корзинку. Ух ты.
Follow the directions to the mill. You can't miss it. The way should be safe. Come, my boy. It's time to leave. So the seer wants to get hold of Nuri Darin Elavanda. Satinav. History has a way of repeating itself.
What do you mean by that?
Once before, the seer abused fairies by making them play the harp for him, until they lost their magic and fell victim to the darkness.
Nuri called them sad fairies. The seer sent them to follow our tracks.
Possible. Quite possible.
Как интересно. Так, роль в прошлом.
You fought alongside the king's heroes?
Hezinda forbid. I'd make a knight of miserable stature. When the young king asked me for help, the seer had long been in captivity, but I sealed the fairy gate in the stone oak forest.
So that was you?
For all time, the hardest decision in my whole life. But other fairies might have reached Andagast to play the harp.
How come you didn't find Nuri at the fairy gate back then?
There were rumors in those times that the heroes had saved a fairy from the seer's clutches, but nobody felt it necessary to introduce her to me before they let her go.
Why Nuri? There must be other fairies somewhere.
A good question. What do you know about Nuri and her homeworld?
Nuri never told me anything about her background.
Perhaps she was scared.
Of her home.
Or her past. The magic of the fairies can turn whole worlds upside down.
You mean Nuri's world might have changed since she's been here?
Well, that's why she came here in the first place.
Nuri can't use magic, or she'll either die or lose her soul.
I see.
We hoped you could help us.
I'm afraid I'd have to know more about the world she came from.
Do you know where Nuri comes from?
I was never able to explore the world behind the stone oak forest portal before I sealed it. But I have a theory. Nuri's home world might be the fairyland Nerutvana.
Nairutvana.
A colourful place. A land of bliss.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I wonder why she refuses to go back there. Do you know more about the magic harp?
It can only be played by the hands of a fairy. A human, even the seer, would perish in the attempt. That's because it was built by fairies.
What for?
It must harbor great power. Power that suits the seer well. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are unknown. We could examine it further otherwise. The Academy of Magicians never broke their silence about it to me. I can't blame them.
But why is it in our world and not with the fairies?
That's one thing that must be discovered. There must be records of Andergast in the Academy.
Пророк.
Did you know the seer?
No. But people told many stories about him. Rumors, you know?
What rumors?
That he had been born blind, yet touched by Satinav. Or cursed. He saw the future of others, but it was always death, mischief, and bad luck. Never any good or favorable things. Others claimed he was a warlock, driven by the desire to make his prophecies come true.
The seer once prophesied misfortune for me too. Is he trying to make that true also?
I am sure he has other goals. His own goals.
I don't know how long I'll be able to protect Nuri.
The burden you are carrying doesn't belong on your shoulders alone, Geron.
What do you mean?
Considering what he plans to do to Nuri, I will do everything in my power to help you.
Satinav.
Satinav. Satinav. The Raven mentioned the name once. Can you tell me more about Satinav?
You mean the steersman of the barge of time? The irresistible? Satinav was a mighty demigod who descended to the underworld to conquer the barge of time. But the gods punished him for his sacrilege. Now he's chained to the helm of the barge for all eternity and watches the stream of time. He and he alone can see the past and the future, but not even he can change either of them.
Is that why we see the damage the ravages of Satinav cause everywhere?
Yes, yet the damage they cause is not the same in every world.
Изменить будущее.
Is there really no way to change the future?
Future? Past? What do those words mean? Tomorrow becomes yesterday quite fast, doesn't it?
The seer has seen the future. Mine too.
Don't believe what every blind man claims to have seen.
И это все, что
My
ты мне
head is
скажешь?
buzzing. If Nuri falls into the hands of the seer, she'll be doomed.
He'll force her to unleash dark fairy magic on Undergast.
But to what end?
He is a seer. It has to be related to the future. After all the things he did in the past, we have to expect the worst. Your mentor only saw one way to prevent it all from happening.
I cannot kill Nuri, not even if our world will be saved from doom by doing it.
Geron, I'll never allow even one hair on Nuri Daranelavander's head to be touched.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes.
So why don't we take her back to her world?
Она не хочет.
Nuri doesn't want to go back to her world.
But that's the only way. No matter what she fears, you'll have to take her back there. Otherwise, she'll die.
But haven't you sealed the gate to Nuri's world forever?
And it can never be reopened again. That's right. But there might be a second portal to Narutvina. It is said to be located in the Swamps of Lament, deep in the no man's land of the Brinask Marshes.
Are there any other fairy gates? Ones that aren't as far away?
Those gates lead to different worlds in which Nuri would have to die. We cannot take that risk.
Where exactly can I find this fairy gate?
There's a colleague of mine staying in Enqui. Meander Goswin. He has in his possession the crystal of Narutvina. It's a magic prism that points the way to the fairy gate. And it opens the gate as well. Or so I hope. In the meantime, I'll go to Andergast to research the whereabouts of the magic harp in the academy there. And who knows? Perhaps we'll find a way of rendering the harp harmless.
So it shall be.
Here, take these notes for your voyage. You will find Goswin's address and all my knowledge concerning the fairy gate and the realm behind it.
I'm ready. Enqui, Meander Goswin, fairy prisms, swamps of lament, and soon Nuri will be home.
Wait. They say a mighty, very dangerous creature guards the fairy gate.
What kind of a creature, pray tell?
Its eye is said to petrify all living beings, just like a basilisk.
I was expecting as much. There's always a catch.
Так, создание на болоте. Так, создание.
How can I get past the guardian of the gate?
No one has ever returned to give an answer to that question. Cheer up. Your namesake, St. Geron, once fought against the Basilisk King.
He was the mightiest hero of all time, and he possessed the divine sword Seven-Stroke.
There's a hero inside everyone.
Править исследователя Фей.
Why don't you go to Enqui, and I'll research the harp in Undergast?
The magicians weren't exactly my friends back then, but do you honestly believe they'd let someone like you into the academy?
All right, forget it.
Now our ways must part, Geron. Protect Nuri's life for all it's worth. Take her back home where she can be happy.
You have my thanks for everything. Wish me luck.
You will find your way. We'll meet again in Andergast.
Мне ее типа найти тут надо, да? Эх, так, что у нас там по времени? Так, еще есть немного. Листва ворона.
Here lies... The name is not recognizable anymore. Whoever you may have been, may Boron have mercy on you. A Boron's wheel? I hope that's not a bad omen.
Больше ничего нет, пойдем. Где?
Nuri, are you there?
Опа-на! Это поворот.
It's you.
He doesn't tell us where she is.
I don't know. I'm not telling.
Let's make him wait in darkness till the bird arrives. The raven shall deal with him.
The Raven?
He will make him talk. I'll get him. You watch the mill.
The Raven belongs to the seer?
As soon as the sand runs out, the night herd will talk.
And his thread will break.
Так, у меня, да, ничего нету. А как я могу устанавливать без Нури? Ничего не видать. Дыра.
There must be some kind of attic up there. Nuri!
Geron, are you all right?
Those creatures. I'm trapped.
There's a shard lying here. It's very sharp.
Great.
I'll throw it down to you.
No, wait.
Do you have it?
No.
You should have caught it.
Nuri,
Who knows where it is now?
I can't see anything.
That's because there are no rainbow crystals here.
Can you come down to me?
There is no staircase, and there's this pale man outside.
Didn't you say you can collect moonlight?
I get sick if I use magic.
I know, but if I can't free myself fast, I'll be dead.
But just very briefly, all right?
I promise.
Это осколок.
I'll never be able to reach it like that.
Что делать?
I'm not strong enough to loosen them.
Блин, что делать?
One of the creatures has vanished. I can't hear the other one. What is that pale figure doing out there?
It's staring into the dark as if it's missing something.
Just a hole. Go to the hole in the middle.
Okay.
Ага.
There seems to be a basement underneath. I could use the saw right now. How am I supposed to reach it?
A chair.
It's a stool. Hello? The mill is as forsaken as it looks. I still have some time. This shows my time running out. The oil lamp is directly above the stool. Lamps, saws, shards, and all of them out of reach.
Да, все почти понял. Так, разбить.
Imp.
Имп. Осколки.
More shards out of my reach.
Ага. Ага. Так, свети сюда.
There. There's a hole way back there.
You said very briefly.
Большая
No
пила.
wonder the mill is forsaken. The sawmill mechanisms are out of order. It's broken off, and that's why the sawmill isn't working anymore. That must have been some kind of cogwheel.
Они сломаны, но их можно починить. Так.
Do you see that drum-like thing down there? Can you fix that for me? Nuri,
Garen, there's a beetle with 8 legs here.
that's just a spider.
Spiders have 12 legs.
Nuri, please, you have to focus now.
Okay.
Опа. Свети сюда.
Couldn't it just have landed at my feet? More shards.
А, если...
Can you fix it? Nuri,
Блин, давай быстрее.
now all I have to do is free my hands. Come over here. I'll never be able to.
Весы.
One day my soul will be weighed, but that day isn't.
Блин.
A chair.
Hello? The lamps and all.
И...
I'm not.
Ну, придумать что-нибудь, да? Вот взять нужно сюда что-то. Часы. Давай разобью часы.
I guess I could smash the glass, but the shards won't be any help. This way, at least, I know how. It's a stool. More shards. Can you fix it? Nuri,
Блин. Блин. Так и не найдешь. Так. Давай обратно сюда.
how am I supposed to reach it?
Давай разобьем их. А, восстановить.
Can you fix the scales?
Во. Ой.
Got it.
Garen, I feel dizzy.
Just a little while longer, Nuri.
Ну, давай.
I'm free. Now we have to deal with the creature somehow.
А масло чё? Выбери. Посыти сюда, что еще могу взять? Здесь что-то есть. Снаряжение. Ага, это мои вещи все. Солома. Бери. Костер. Здесь что?
The handle is broken off.
Ручка, ручка, ручка.
This doesn't yield anything. It would take too much time to sort. This will yield
Ты издеваешься.
stabbing, cutting, or scrap. Can I cut?
Ладно.
What is that pale?
It's staring and as if it's missing.
As long as the fiend is standing guard.
Допустим. Так, что у меня еще есть? Солома.
Enough straw to cover the hatch.
Да, надо его открыть. Как? Как? Открыть. Веревка. Восстановить веревку. Привязать.
That might actually.
It's getting dark here.
Just a little while longer, Nuri. It's quite far down, and there's no ladder.
Накрою.
It's still sagging on the other side. Not light. I can do. Nonsense. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I have to attach the blanket. The blanket won't stay. The blanket. The blanket won't.
Я понял. Чем?
There.
О,
Now the beast can come.
What if it can see in the dark?
I should camouflage the trap.
чё, нож все? Ты нож убрал?
I still have to. Right?
Дай. Сюда давай.
All right. This has got to work. Nuri, now you can. Nuri? Damn.
Отлично.
Nothing's moving down there anymore. I better leave that closed. Who knows if the creature really is unconscious?
Так, ну все. Пошли отсюда.
Nuri! Wake up! We have to go!
What? Where am I? Garan?
I've talked to the fairy scholar. I know how we can fix everything.
Really?
Сказать правду. Спускаться. Давай скажу правду.
We'll take you back to your world.
No, never. I'll stay here.
It's the only way. You'll be safe from the seer there, and you'll be able to use magic properly. Plus, Andergast would be safe too.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Nuri,
Go away!
if we stay here much longer, the creature will come back. Or the raven. I don't have a choice. Climb down to me, will you?
I'm so tired. Let me rest a little while longer.
That's not possible. We have to go.
Убедить. Попробуй убедить.
We cannot stay here.
Garen, I don't want this anymore.
It's not a matter of wanting. We have to get away from here or something terrible will happen.
I can't. Just leave without me.
То есть,
There's one other way. The scholar told me of a fairy gate up north at the end of the world. It leads to a magnificent realm far away from the seer. You'd be safe there.
What's the name of that realm?
Fanglari. Its name is Fanglari. And he told me where we can find the portal to get there too.
Fanglari.
Yes, but in order to get there you have to come down at once.
I can't.
It's just a small jump. Look, I'll catch you.
Build some stairs for me.
Some stairs? How am I supposed to build some stairs? All right, I'll think of something.
лестницу еще сделать. Вообще. Так, ну я могу ей стул поставить.
Look, a stair. Come on now.
I don't know. I just want to sleep.
Nuri!
Tell me more about Fanglari. Is it beautiful there?
Мир.
Fanglari is a realm full of magic. The sky is as green as the fields in spring, and the stars sparkle even in daytime.
I've never seen a green sky before.
And if you don't come down here soon, you never will.
What else is there?
Свобода.
Everyone's as free as a bird in Fanglari. Everybody can fly, even a human like me.
We could soar through the skies together. You and I.
There are even rainbow beavers, but only in summer. In autumn, they migrate south to a different realm. If you want to see them this season, we'll have to hurry.
That sounds odd. What else is there?
The most incredible thing is, every fairy can do magic in Fanglari, without any pain.
One wouldn't get exhausted? It really sounds like a different realm.
Everything's brimming with fairy magic in Fanglari. That's why you don't lose your strength, because you use the power already in the wind or the sea. You're one with the whole world.
That sounds marvelous. I want that.
Come down. I'll show you the way to Fanglari then.
I'll try, but I'll need a second stair.
All right, but then you'll come down for real, won't you?
I promise.
Вторая ступенька. Рука.
I've had better ideas. At least the beams are still sturdy. Wait, I'll scatter some rose petals on the catwalk for you.
You don't have to do that.
Все. Балку. Сломай балку.
Any other skill would...
А,
You're almost there.
What about Master Raven? We have to wait for him.
скажу правду.
The Raven is dangerous. He's the Seer's spy. We have to get out of here before he returns.
That's not true. Master Raven has always helped us.
Trust me, would I ever lie to you?
It's just that you never liked him.
You have to come with me, now.
Geron's words gave Nuri new strength. She wanted to know everything the fairy scholar had told him about the hidden realm. where was it? Was it beyond the mountains? Was it beyond the swamplands? Why was it so secret? She imagined a land without time, without memories, and without future. A boundless land without a horizon. Geron's lie took shape, and in Nuri's head, the enchanted realm of Fanglari became real. Meanwhile, the river took the small vessel northward, towards the smuggler's town, towards the stinking swamps of the Brinask marshes. Even Nuri didn't like it here. She had accepted that she had to leave Geron's world as long as the seer was trying to find her here. This made her sad again. But perhaps she could take Geron with her.
Why not?
Because it's impossible, Nuri. I have to go back to Andergast. Goswin? Meander Goswin?
What is so important in Andergast?
It is my home. Please open up. I'm sure this is the house Norta described to us.
Perhaps there's no one home.
There has to be someone. We need that prism thing. The fairy scholar said it's the key to Fanglari.
Are you looking for Meander Goswin? In that case, you're wasting your time.
How do you mean, sir?
Don't be so formal. Nobody here gives a hoot about that formality crap. They dragged Goswin from the Svelte, dead, about a year ago.
Кто ты такой?
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Jar.
I am Geron, and this?
Is Nuri. And this is the first time in Inqui for both of you.
How?
How do I know that? I'm a good listener. I am the ear of the alleys, and their whispering conscience.
Impressive.
I can provide you with one or two other items, too.
Who did that to Goswin?
He himself did, of course, like so many other townspeople.
And what's really behind that?
No, it's easy to make the most diverse of enemies in Inqui. Smugglers, whale hunters, Thoralians. You can ask over there at the bathhouse if you want to know more. If you're lucky, the bathwoman will spill the beans for free.
Туризма.
Goswin was in possession of a prism. Do you know anything about it?
A prism? Without me hearing the tingle of coins in my pocket, all I can tell you is that he had one. What do you know about it?
Well, not much really.
You're cautious, eh? And damned right you should be.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Карамба? Так. Это все прекрасно, конечно, но надо заканчивать. Так. Все, спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся в следующей серии. Это было прекрасно.